It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Pass to Ware. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
Siakam outside. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Hero, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer, sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Bounce pass from Adebayo. To the middle. Got a piece of it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's Nembhard on the wing. On the wing, Turner. Just 5 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Robinson finds Adebayo. Shot to stop the run. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Mathurin. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
A different look for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Love. Kyle Anderson comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Mitchell. Indiana also making some changes. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Aaron Nesmith.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pacers.
And here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Pass to Mathurin. And here's Walker outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Anderson. Outside, Hero. Good on the triple. Hero's got 6. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Anderson, a screen on McConnell. Hero from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
There's the triple. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. He's got 12.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Hero. Releases. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Now, here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Left side, Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Highsmith the pass to Hero. Anderson a screen on Walker. Walker against Hero. Outside, Robinson lets it go from deep. A shot off that time. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Wiggins, right side. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yep, and an opportunity for one more at the line. Wiggins with the toughness to finish through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. Last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Pass to Siakam. It's good from long range. Siakam's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Rise and fire. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Back to Burks. It's stolen by Mathurin. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the point. Pacers have shot just 1 free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That one misses.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league. Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Adebayo with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that silver platter, just served him up.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in its center. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Hero, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Halliburton outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Shots good by Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. In Indiana with a change here, too. Mathurin's checked in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Siakam outside. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Halliburton's got 22 points. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. And he drops it in from the low post. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Halliburton for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson kicks to Hero. Burks the pass to Hero. Robinson sets a screen for Hero. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 5. Outside Turner. Here's Nembhard. Burks covering. Halliburton in the corner. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 5.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Adebayo. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Walker. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5 spot. Outside Robinson. Here's Hero. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Halliburton. Walker with the screen for Halliburton. Pass to Walker. Halliburton with it. On the wing, Mathurin. Over Robinson. And right on target with the swish.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, G.A.?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. On the wing, Wiggins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. And again, Miami with the triple.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Turner with a screen on Adebayo. Shots good by Siakam.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Hero from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Steps back. 9 feet out. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Siakam's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Here's Hero. Up and in on the layup. Hero's got 17 points here in the second half.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And finished off by Siakam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's rim. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
A putback. The Pacers pull it in. Now Halliburton. From the arc. Trifecta.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Hero against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Burks. The 3. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
From deep, Adebayo laces one from 3. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the
from this guard matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Drains the triple.
Nice feed from Mitchell. This is how you get your teammates going.
Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Strus. Mobley outside. Here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell against White. Holiday grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Basket's good.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Outside White. And there's a pick. Pass to Tatum from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 6 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's White. 1:52 left in the first quarter here. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. The kick out to White. The 3 is up. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Mitchell with the slam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Outside Porzingis. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
So it's Boston now, after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Tatum from long range. Cavaliers with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Garland. Allen a screen. Top of the key. Garland no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brown inside. Guarded by Okoro. Brown, that's good.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Outside Hunter. Allen with a screen on Horford. And here's Hunter for 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland on top. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Evan Mobley. Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the power forward.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Mobley grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Jerome. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Tatum. Let's go with a three. Tatum drills the three.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Jerome's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Tatum with it. He's got 11, and that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Green. Pass to Tatum. And here's Porzingis. And he gets it to go.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Hunter. Outside Strus. It's another three for Cleveland. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Thompson finds Mitchell. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by one. Brown passes to White. Now here's Porzingis. Holiday from long range. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Brown passes to Porzingis. White with it. Brown, a screen on Mitchell. Beyond the arc. White can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Garland. The three from Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Right side White. Brown with it. .11 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Come on, like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point in time?
Back to Garland. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Boston's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. There's Tatum with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Allen gets it to go.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Tatum against Mobley. Pass to Holiday. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Cavaliers trail by 5. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Garland for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Garland, the pass to Allen. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hunter, good.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
1:33 left to play in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Tatum against Mobley. And it's Tatum missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Brown. JB, nice finish inside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Now Garland. What a terrific move that is. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Here's Holiday. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Holiday's got 5 points.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And he banks in the layup.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Outside Holiday. Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Holiday passes to Horford. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in a shooting guard. Outside Tatum. Six on the shot clock. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Left side Garland. The baseline J. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Craig. Back to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys. And
Allie, thank you for that. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Mobley outside. Strus with a screen on Holiday. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland again missing. The Celtics with the lead. Porzingis finds Tatum. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. The shot by Holiday, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
So he gets them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Boston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mobley, left side. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Here's Tatum. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that one falls for Tatum.
If there were ever a play to change the momentum, that might have been it. The bucket, the body, and now the lead.
Pass to Mobley. With some arc. On the wing, Strus. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Over White. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Timeout. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And the second of 2 is good. And that ties this game up.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tie it up.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. 35 seconds left in the game. Down low. Here's Allen. Money.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3, but they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it. And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Down Mobley. Pounded by Tatum. Goes up with it. Takes a turnaround Jay. Ooh! Offline! Ooh! No good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Pass to Brown. Here's Holiday on the wing. Tatum. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Pass to Mobley. Good work there as it goes.
And sometimes there's nothing the D can do. Mobley is so adept at scoring on tough coverages like that.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over Mobley. And it's Tatum missing. Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Mobley. With a screen on Holiday. Garland for 3. Laces one from 3.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And here's Tatum. Lets a floater go. Oh, and Mobley with the block. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
White for 3. Oh, the trifecta! And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave...
What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got the first points up on the board for the Hawks.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Back to Caldwell Pope. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Takes it inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Daniels. After Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Johnson, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Atlanta making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Orlando, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Banchero outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Okongwu, the pass to LeVert. Daniels with it. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Inside, Banchero. No good on that one. Great D that time from Johnson. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Young's got 5.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniel. Mann subbed in for Young. Here's Capella after the made shot from Cole Anthony. The shot missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Wagner. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Johnson with it. Capella kicks to LeVert. Good, nice job down low.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now here's Anthony. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Six on the shot clock. This one for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Rizachet after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Down low, here's Capella. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Black. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Niang after the Magic pick up 2. Here's Capella. The rebound by Bitadze. Orlando leading by 5. Banchero looking around. Tries the spin move. And that one, good. Banchero's got 5.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just pulls right through it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Magic, Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze, and it's Suggs in for Harris. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Young. Black grabs the board. Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And finished off by Banchero.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
So it's the Hawks now, after the Magic pick up 2. Here's Young, and that one drops. He has 7.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Young's shot is good.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Orlando leading by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. Bounce pass Young. Pass to Okongwu. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Johnson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Daniels, no good. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Wagner outside. There's Bitadze. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Suggs. Lays it up off the glass. Suggs has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Get ready for the fan at court shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Atlanta, the front court is Shea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly. And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Now, here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Shea. Suggs against Young. What a terrific move that was. Young's got 14 points for the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Magic.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Johnson's shot is off. Orlando leading by 10. Suggs passes to Carter. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Then for the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Hawks. Screen by Niang. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter. Suggs passes to Wagner. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Here's Niang. Here's Shea. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Magic leading by 10 to the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Mann comes in for Shea. drills the three-pointer. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 16.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Now LeVert puts up a deep three. That shot no good. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So it's Atlanta now, trailing here by 8. They've got Black, Banchero up there with Isaac, then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Comes past LeVert. Man in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Banchero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Magic lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Here's Banchero. Buries it down low. Banchero's got 20.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Banchero. Count it. 22 points for Paolo Banchero.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Young against Suggs. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's Banchero missing. The Hawks trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Asta Rizichet. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Franz Wagner.
Assertive play by Rizichet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I'll tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Defensive foul.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now, here is Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Carter with the screen on Johnson. Banchero kicks to Carter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
1:06 left in the game. Back to Suggs. Caldwell Pope for 3. Sinks the triple. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Orlando.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now, here's Suggs. After the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope, just 5 on the clock over Young. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So the Magic win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some time.
Teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Hero against Holiday. Hero outside. Over Holiday. Hero with the bucket.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Now here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 2. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Given Porzingis' overwhelming size, sometimes solid defense isn't enough, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Wiggins. Now Adebayo. Works for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Brown. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
Hero finds Wiggins. Back to Hero. Launches it. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Outside Holiday. Outside Brown. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Brown's got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Boston making a switch here. Warford's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Holiday. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Here's Burks. After the basket by Boston. Adebayo in the post. He's against Horford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Tatum shot is good.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Hero with it. He's got 5. Six to shoot. And it's good from the elbow. Hero's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front, up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Right wing. Now here's Tatum. JT for 3.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pads.
Here's Larson, pounded by Tatum. Hero outside. Jacks up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hero's got 10.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Pass to Jovic. Hero with it. The 3 is up. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
1:44 left in the first half. Here's Pritchard. Off target with the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Pass Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer on target from range. Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Now here's White. No points yet with the spin. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Pass to Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. And the jam by Brown.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday against Mitchell. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Adebayo's got 7 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Setting the floor for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. Holiday taking his time here. Drills it from deep. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Puts it up from 12. It's Tatum working inside.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Pass to Ware, and here's Hero. Outside Burks. Here's Ware, defended by Porzingis. Wiggins for 3, and Wiggins knocks down the 3.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
White against Burks. Tatum inside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Adebayo, a screen on Holiday. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wiggins. From deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum inside, pounded by Adebayo. Tatum, shot is good.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pritchard's checked in for White. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. .141 left in the third. Has to Ware. Now Hero. Now Adebayo, pounded by Tatum. Count it. Adebayo's got 9.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Holiday against Burks. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brown. Brown catches in. A terrific finisher inside.
They're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Now here's Hero. Not a lot of room. Outside Robinson. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Robinson's got his second basket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Oh, the response from Tatum.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Hero outside. On the wing, Burks. Cans it from the wing. He's got 5.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play is... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Celtics trail by 9. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Tatum muscles his way in.
With how well Tatum moves, sometimes you forget he's 6'8", but he's got great size, putting it to use down low.
Pass to Anderson. Hero outside. Pulls it. Horford pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Hero. Pritchard, no good. Miami leading by 7. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Back to Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Here's Hero. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Heroes got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
A deep three. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Holiday. Hero. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Hero's got 24.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
On the wing, Tatum. Pounded by Adebayo. Tatum inside. Working on Adebayo. Tatum can't hit.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyler Hero.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. Hero right side. So it's Miami picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Garland. 5 on the clock. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Here's Banchero. Wagner outside. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Here's Suggs. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Here's Mitchell. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Banchero grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus.
Number 12.
1:41 left in the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Banchero. Following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Off target with the open look. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Mobley. Lets the 3 fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Boy, everyone seems to want a 3-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Banchero outside. Here's Wagner. Carter with it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A 7'5" wingspan, an outstanding touch. Carter Jr. makes that look easy against the contest.
Pass to Mitchell. And here is Hunter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Magic trail by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suggs up top. Kicks it out to Banchero. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now, here's Garland. Off on the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Jerome. Hunter for three. The rebound by Bitadze. Endorse, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Here's Anthony following the score by Cleveland. Banchero outside. Isaac with a screen for Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Pass to Hunter. Now Green. Here's Jerome. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Jerome's got 5 points now in the quarter. Banchero outside. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Isaac. A shot. No good. Hunter with some nice defense. Pass to Jerome. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Fires for three. Rebound by the Magic. Like the pass to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And it's Mitchell missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Wagner. The shot's good. Wagner's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Strus passes to Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Wagner outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Hunter. Thompson, a screen on Banchero. For three, Hunter. Another 3 for Cleveland. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Orlando. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point. Garland kicks to Strus. Up again. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Suggs. Launches it. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Suggs passes to Banchero. A 15-footer. The Magic again can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Garland. Floats it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Caldwell Pope outside. Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Mitchell outside. Oh, it's a dunk by Mitchell.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
1:31 left here in the 3rd quarter. Strus's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Off target from outside. Cleveland has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Mitchell passes to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. That 3 off the mark. Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. And Caro outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero a screen on Strus. And it's Wagner missing.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And they take the lead. Strus has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Wagner passes to Carter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Allen. And here is Strus. The 3 from Garland. It's good from long range. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead as they wrap up the 3rd quarter on a 14-6 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Black is out there with Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. This is out there for Orlando. Inside, from 7, De Silva with the bucket.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Hunter finds Garland. Wade sets the pick for Garland. Orlando grabs the miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Wade, a screen on Banchero. And that one's good. Hunter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Banchero. Over Mobley. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Lets a floater go. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Banchero. Mobley with the block. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
He was all alone on that one.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Cavs. Now Banchero, covered by Mobley. Second chance effort. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Mitchell looking it over. Fires from the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Banchero, that's good. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for two.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Orlando. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You love Jalen's ability right there to absorb the contact and continue through the play. He's going to get stronger with time. That's going to get easier and easier.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jalen Suggs. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Yes! And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. There's Wagner with the 3. No good there. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as
So important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. Siakam outside. With the teardrop. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Tatum.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Banked it in off the glass.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Turner. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Halliburton. The Celtics making their last shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Alley just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. Jack Harlow taking a break from churning out hits to support the Celtics tonight.
Yeah, and I know he likes what he's seeing. Jack became a fan when Kevin Garnett first got to Boston, and his love for the Celts has only grown since.
Now here's Holiday. Brown scanning the floor. Nifty move. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Pritchard from downtown. And Brown gets a three. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Now here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Can't hit from in close. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Hauser, guarded by Toppin. Hauser passes to Horford. Horford draws the double. Clock at 4. Here's Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brown against Siakam. Toppin, a screen on Brown. And here's Siakam for three. He drops it from range. Siakam's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Boston out. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, look out! A strong take by Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Outside Mathurin. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics. Luke Garnett.
Here's Hauser. Still without a bucket. Drops in the 3. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Pacers. A nice shot by Tatum.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Toppin finds Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And and he buries his first look.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Now here's White. Yet to see a basket for three. Porzingis. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, BA. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Again, the miss by the Celtics. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Turner. They double him with White. Nice shot by Turner.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Celtics lead by 4. Outside, Brown. White with it. Back to Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Halliburton. Topping a screen on Holiday. Halliburton for 3. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 11 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Indiana, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Here's White after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Nesmith.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Siakam. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Celtics with the lead. Brown inside. Nesmith covering. The fader. Yes, sir! Brown sticks a tough one.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Nembhard outside. 3 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. There's the three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's a screen. Here's White. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pacers trail by 4. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. The shot. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Holiday. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead. Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Brown. Tatum from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. Turner, a screen on Holiday. Here's Halliburton. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And the Pacers making a change here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. For 3, Mathurin gets the 3 ball to go. Mathurin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Tatum against Toppin. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. Boston, no good that time either. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Boston out in front, up 3. After a quick break, we're coming. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Halliburton against Tatum. Shoots over Halliburton. And it's Tatum missing.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton. Throwing it down.
Boston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Pritchard. He's marked by McConnell. It's good. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Halliburton against Holiday. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Over Holiday. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Tatum. Turner covers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
The body control of Halliburton. Tough.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Shoots from 12. Yes, on the jumper. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Halliburton with a strong take.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Indiana has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Halliburton. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Good.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Tatum. Oh, he nails it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
.23 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Neesmith on the wing. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
Siakam for 3. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Holiday against Halliburton.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
On the wing, Tatum from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Siakam. A step back shot. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Brown passes to Tatum. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Brown. White, the pass to Holiday. Tatum from long range. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 32 points.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Halliburton with the ball. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Neesmith passes to Siakam. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Here's Tatum. Shoots over Siakam. Yes!
You can't exhale at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Outside Tatum. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Halliburton outside.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should actually look for the 3 here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a 2-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
Knocks down the long J.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave 3-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And So it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win. Who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5. Now here's Adebayo to the paint. He's off on the layup. Suggs surveys the D to the inside. Banchero, and the shot's good.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc. On the inside, we can't let him give our defenders a slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one."
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Now here's Suggs. Banchero the screen. This one for 3. And again, it's the magic from Pete.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Wiggins. Pulls up. And he parries his first look.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. The 3 ball. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Burks passes to Hero. Adebayo with it. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Hero.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo is going to win out.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Orlando making a switch here. Bataze's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. There's 1:34 left to play in the first. Pass to Adebayo. Burks for three. Hits the trifecta. Burks has got 6.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Good on the shot.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins with it. Now here's Adebayo. Up and over Carter. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Carter, good. Miami trailing. Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Up and over Carter. Orlando with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Wagner for three. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Whew.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Goga Bitadze, Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Pass to Black. Fires for three. Nails it from three. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Larson over to the wing. Right side, Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Pass to Anthony. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Banchero outside. The shake. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. Here's Black. Cans it with nobody near him. Black's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Hero over Suggs. Again, the Heat score.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Suggs against Hero. Pass to Banchero. Carter inside. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Here's Ware. Outside Robinson. And here's Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
So for the Magic, Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. Now here's Carter. He's got 5. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Over Wiggins. And it's Orlando with another. 1:09 left in the first half of this game. Suggs against Hero. They set the screen. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Burks has got 8. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Isaac. Suggs with it. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Orlando leading by 3. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo grabs the board.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Hero. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. That one's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. So it's Miami now. The Magic making their last shot. Hero, no good. Banchero gets Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Burks. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Hero off target from the wing. Orlando has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Outside Burks. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Well, the Magic shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Here's Carter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carter's got 7 points.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Back to Hero. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Fades away. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Carter. And the Magic lead by 1. And Miami has possession. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Orlando making some changes. Bataze comes in for Carter, and it's Isaac in for Banchero. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's got to score around the basket. That's where Bam Adebayo does most of his damage, in traffic.
Down low. Oh, deflected. And it's Miami with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Robinson against Wagner. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Suggs. Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, you have to get out there for Duncan shots, so that's going to open things up for the screener.
Now here's Anthony. No points so far. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Magic trail by 3. Banchero out there with Goga Bataze. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's De Silva in at small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Hero after the basket by Orlando. That three's off the mark. Here's Black. Pass to Batadze. And Hero comes to help. Banchero outside. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Jovic passes to Hero. Pass to Robinson. From downtown, it's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Wagner. Banchero surveys. He shoots. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Adebayo.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Hero. The 3 from Suggs. Can't get it to drop. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Miami. They lead by 1. Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Banchero left side. To stop the run, Banchero uses his size down there.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
Hero against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Picked by Carter. Releases. And it's Miami with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Money!
And Wiggins stepping up in a big moment. That's huge for this ball club.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having a foul. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Hero. Wiggins outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And he drills the triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Hero outside. Wiggins outside. From deep. And buries it from deep.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just
Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Mitchell wide open. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Now here's Brunson. From outside the arc, Allen with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Allen trying to break free. And again, Donovan Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Here's Garland. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Mitchell. Looking for Allen, and gets it there. Allen with the screen for Garland. And here's Strus. He's guarded by Anunoby. Traps in the tray. 10 points for him.
That's Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Runs in the pass to Bridges. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Over Garland. Brunson, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mitchell passes to Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon.
Timeout.
Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Catching up on the changes for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. We know Doris that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Knicks trail by 6. To the middle. Achua inside. Working on Hunter. Bridges outside. And the three ball is good. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll take a quick... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. DeAndre Hunter out there with the quarrel. Then there's Javonte Green. Then there's Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the guard position. Here's Jerome. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a break like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. Pass to McBride. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jerome passes to Mobley. And here is Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Back to Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Strus passes to Hunter, plays it up and banks it in.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Strus against Bridges. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. And then for Cleveland, Mitchell, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns against Hunter. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Mitchell, defended by McBride. Mitchell passes to Garland. 5 to shoot. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Garland, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for New York. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Strus on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Mitchell. Offline with his 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Goes up to the stripe. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 4-point New York lead. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Anunoby. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
On the wing, Bridges. Anunoby outside. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And it's Strus missing. New York shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Towns. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Now Hart still scoreless. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Strus finds Garland. Shoots. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, we talked about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Mitchell looking it over. Second chance shot. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland the pass to Mobley. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Bucket is good. That's 23 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Mitchell. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Shot clock at 6. Bridges left side. Over Mitchell. Almost, but it rolls out. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. For the 3. Doesn't go for it. And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need rules.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. DeAndre Hunter out there with Wade. Then there's Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. Payne with it. Outside, Towns. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Here's Garland. Pops in the layup for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Towns, a screen on Garland. On deep, Brunson. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Mobley finds Strus. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
On deep, Brunson. It doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The drive by Mitchell. Takes it off the glass. 25 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Here's Brunson. And it's Strus with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Mobley kicks to Strus. Mobley is screened. They get it again.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. It's going to take something special for him to make a comeback here.
And the question, Kevin, is do they have the time to do it and the patience? You'd have to say it's a long shot.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Mikal Bridges, second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland is doubled. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And slam dunk by Allen.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Bridges against Mitchell. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead solid.